The last thing that we're going to do with our Google Sheets for data collection anyways, is we're going to be making a graph. So again, we need to tell our sheets what to do. It's only as smart as we make it. So we're trying to make a graph based on the data that we've collected, not the mean, median, mode, and range, just looking at my family and their ages. So for me to make a graph, what I want to do is I want to click and drag through all of my data, including the titles, family names, and age. I want to click and drag through all of that information. Then I'm going to come up top where it says insert. Come down where it says chart. And there are so many different kinds of graphs that we can make. Mine started off with a pie chart. But is pie chart an appropriate graph to use here? No. Pie charts are really only make sense when I'm comparing things to a whole. I'm not comparing my family's ages to anything, so a pie chart doesn't really make sense here. So what I can do is I can come up here where it says chart type. Come up here where it says chart type. And there's all these different graphs that I can do. Line graphs, column graphs, bar graphs, pie graphs, scatter plots, maps, all different kinds of other graphs. So many different kinds. But here, the next best just is a column chart or a bar chart, bar graph. It doesn't matter which one of them you do. If you do the vertical bars or if you do the horizontal, they all work. They're showing you the same thing. Up top, it's nice. It automatically gives me a title, my age in years versus family names. If you want to change that, just double click. And maybe I want to give it the topic that I typed up top, where I put family ages. And I can put that in the center if I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I can, oh, here we go. I can put that in the center if I want. I'm editing my chart over here on the right side. It already labeled my y-axis, my ages in years. Again, why it's important to have the units in parentheses so it knows what we're measuring. And then down at the bottom, it has all of my family's names. And then it labels it, that's my family. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. If you want to go through, you can customize this just a little bit more. If you want to change the colors of the graph of your bars, you can. Again, it's not required for this. So let's say I want to change my dad's color. I can format that data point. I want to make my dad's maybe green. I control click. Where did it go to change my colors? Format data point. My mom likes the color blue, so we'll leave her blue. My brother Anthony, he really likes the color red. Laura, I'm not sure what color she likes. We're going to make her pink. And you can go through and change that. Feel free to play around with the different options and stuff like that you have. But again, know that it is not required. If you just want to keep everybody's graphs the same color, that's totally fine. You don't have to change anything. If you really get into it, you could even do like different like shadings and coloring in on the graphs. You could do pictures on it. But again, it's not required, but it's something that you can do. If you have questions about this, please let us know. Otherwise, go ahead, pause the video and work on your graph. Do not forget, once all of this is done, you have some questions that you need to answer. Type your answer here, and you can just start typing over that text, your answer for each of those 8 questions. The questions are worth 40 points. Everything on this page is worth 60. So just doing this alone, you're not going to pass. You still have to do the questions too. You still need to think and reflect and give thoughtful answers. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know. Good luck on your project. We can't wait to see what you do.